What I'd like to have right now is for you highly emotional, highly sensitive, grown boys and girls of society to exit my channel as I speak to mature adult men and women on topics you get triggered on and are sensitive to. And with that being said, the title of this video is called Don't Protest for Shit. Your license, your certifications, your credentials, and public record depends on it. As you know, there is, in fact, an ongoing feud and war between certain countries that is very heavy at the moment. Very, very heavy. As well, there are ongoing topics of discussion, fiasco of political issues that is very mainstream that is going on right now. And I'm starting to see more and more people each and every day engage in this new age, modern political discussion of things that you think that are important in your life to some degree. But in most cases, they're not. And I'm here to tell you right now, do not participate. Do not participate in any type of protest, fight, political issue, political talk of anything that is going on today in the world right now. If it's not affecting your paycheck, that's number one. If it's not affecting your paycheck, if it's not affecting your mental health or your family's health, don't participate in anything that can ruin your life, your livelihood, whether you live alone, you live with your girlfriend or fiance, you have a wife and family. Don't participate in it. It's not worth it. The main shebang is the main powerful question. With you doing all this crazy protesting, with you trying to yell and scream at all the political officials and everything and stuff, the main question is, these people you are helping, these people you are fighting for, these other races of people, will they fight for you? Will they stand up for you? Will they march down the street and yell and scream for you? I'm not talking about that whole government setup, and I'm saying it, that BLM. Not that. I'm talking about in terms of people who are biracial and mixed. Will they learn the history of those who are in fact mixed and biracial, and the trials and tribulations in which many biracial and mixed individuals, light-skinned men and women, went through over the past, 200 to 300 years, maybe even go further back, more, 500 years? Will they discuss that with people? Will they? I don't think so. See, because they can give two shits about that type of situation. They can care less about your history, your culture, your way of life, your upbringing. You truly believe that they'll sit up and stand up for you as you do for them? Get real. Smell the coffee, because it's Folgers and it's strong. Don't participate at all. You may get mad at me by speaking about this. You may get very, maybe somewhat confrontational in the comment section. I don't care. If it's not affecting your paycheck, like I said, that's number one. If it's not affecting your paycheck, don't participate. It's not worth it. I know two people one female, one male. The female, she had certification in something I will not name, but it's something that earns you a lot of money, a career, not a job. She was out there doing that whole Roe versus Wade act, and she was yelling and screaming and doing what you see most grown girls do. We're being oppressed. We're being oppressed. This is oppression. All this, the whole shebang of yelling and screaming that it's man's fault for everything, the whole whatnot. And before you know it, she was detained. Yelling and screaming, kicking and spitting. Before you know it, of course, they had to take her to jail. You try to warn people about stuff. Hey, don't do that. Don't jeopardize what you have in life for something that won't help you. Excuse me. A group of people that won't help you and get detained and get arrested. They won't do it, so why are you doing it? Why would you even engage in such acts for you to lose everything? And she did lose that certification because there was, in fact, a co-worker, I think 1 to 2 co-workers that were with her. And you know what they did? They went and told the manager that she got arrested. She thought she was going back to work that following Monday. Oh, she went to work all right, only to get told that your services are no longer wanted here. That's right. For the boy, calling him a boy, his girlfriend is one of these individuals of the war. I believe she's Ukraine. He's biracial, but a different biracial, not the cliche black and white. I think he's like Asian and Mexican. Asian and Latino, but he's Mexican, under the Latino. And he was going out there for the cause for his girlfriend, running his mouth. Now, he has a license to something that's in the medical field, and he was running his mouth and doing all this riffraff. Same thing. Same old thing, man. Got in trouble. Before you know it, word got out, lost his license. This is a true story. I'm not making this up. This is really true. You can't afford to lose your license, your credentials, your certifications, and stuff that you worked very hard for. You went to school for, whether it be junior college, whether you went to, state university, or even if you took up a trade in any, trade school there is that's going on right now. You sat up and put all that time and effort to get those grades, to pass that exam, only to lose it after maybe a year or 2 or 3 years of having it because of a cause and to help a certain group of people, no disrespect, that wouldn't give a shit about you. And that's just the truth. I don't think people really truly understand that. If it's not affecting your paycheck or your mental health, why are you participating in it? If it's not affecting you, these wars that are going on, that they speak of, these political heavy issues that they speak of, we already know. We see it all through the internet. Why are you participating in it? You're not going to win when it comes to this type of stuff. It's a waste of time. It's truly a waste of time. You got the pray for Ukraine. You have the help Ukraine, give money to Ukraine. All this stuff. You have the Free Palestine. You have that. That's very heavy right now. Very heavy. I mean, you have marches. There was a march not too long ago before the weather started changing. They were at the mall that I go to. It was like at least maybe 100 of them in the mall, yelling and screaming and yelling, free, free, free Palestine. No, free Palestine. I don't know. What is it? Palestine. Free Palestine, right? I said Palestine. Sorry. But it's absolutely crazy how people are doing this. And I'm in the mall, well, passing through the mall, and I'm seeing different races of people. I'm seeing Asian people, a few Latino people. I see mixed people, and by mix, I mean, mixed people, light skinned male and females, blacks. Like, what's going on here? We already know if there was some type of political harsh issue that's going on right now that can divide people, and it was with one race of people and another race of people, I don't think these individuals that are on the platform right now for attention will be out there for you, sticking up for you, getting arrested for you, losing their license and certification and credentials for you. You're gonna lose. You're not gonna win. You're gonna lose. And before you know it, you're back at home with your parents, living with them, trying to get back on your feet while you're working at Mickey D's, some burger joint, or you're working somewhere in a dock at a department store. I don't think you want that. I don't think you really want to be working somewhere at Walmart or Amazon. But yet, before that, you had a real prominent job, career as a nurse or a dental assistant or a dental hygienist. Now it's gone. It's over. Do you really feel good about yourself that you did that? That you helped out a group of people who wouldn't help you? And again, this is not some type of, um, I'm not trying to throw shade or be harsh and stuff like that, but I'm telling the truth. You're not gaining anything by doing this. Why are you even putting yourself on the line? If it's not affecting your paycheck, I'm telling you right now, it's a waste of time, and don't participate. You feel a lot better. You can watch, you can give your opinion, but don't do anything that's going to mess you up in the long run. You'll be full of regret. Man, I shouldn't have done that. Excuse me, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. It's too late now. You lost your license, you lost your certification, you lost your credentials. Now you have a public record. It's over. Don't. I don't mean to be redundant by repeating the same thing, but I'm telling you the truth. Do not. It is not worth it. I'm telling you right now. You see, I truly believe some of these people you see getting arrested, some of them, 50% are real. No, sorry. About maybe 40% of them are real, and the other 60%, I think it's staged. I think it's staged. But you need to be careful when trying to help people who won't help you, who won't even sit on their patio and yell, free so-and-so, free so-and-so. These are the same damn people who will call you out your name, call you some type of racist, vulgar name. These people won't even sit down with you to have a cup of coffee. You sitting up, sticking up for them. Are you out your goddamn mind? Wake up. Truly wake up. Take the veil over your eyes and realize that you need to care for yourself first and foremost, your family, and your livelihood, and not someone else's, because they don't give a shit about you. That's just the truth. I'm going to be the one to tell you, they don't give a shit about you, so don't participate. It's not harsh. I'm not coming off as harsh. I'm coming off true and direct. Don't waste your time on this type of bullshit. You'll lose in the long run. If you have any comments, you can drop them down. Say what you need to say. If it's anything vulgar, I'll just delete it. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, by the way, for you biracial and mixed grown sissy boys of society who are afraid of just about every race of people, don't come in my comment section trying to start a union, start some type of movement, some type of revolution when you don't have anything. Seriously. You're talking all this riffraff about we need to get this together, we need to get this together, we need to get this together. No. You don't have any money. You don't need to be contacting me. If you can't put forth any type of authentic information for me to look at and view, you holler about getting some type of help from certain people like the government and all that, I don't need all that. I have money. I don't need any type of help from the government. I have money, my parents have money. If I wanted to, I could ask. But I'm an adult and I can take care of myself. But you saying all this crazy stuff, I know there are people saying all this crazy stuff about banding together and all that. No. I don't want to. I'm sorry. If you can't show me some real information and all you're concerned about is trying to establish some type of fake act of something and you don't have any type of resource to move forward with, don't bother me. And we all know that most of these guys who are talking about this, I'm not referring to one guy who's cool and one female who contacted me who's decent. I'm not talking about those two. One of them name is Lucas. He's decent. And the other one name was Marie. Those two are decent. But you're talking about all this stuff. Not those two, but another person. You know, you're talking all this crazy stuff. And you're always reverting back to women. You're trying to do all this and build yourself up so you can get the creme de la creme of women. It's not of actually building something to better a fellow biracial or mixed light-skinned man. It's to benefit yourself when it comes to these women. And that's something I'm not going to be part of. Help yourself. Because I don't need your help. And I'll see you in the next video.